Everyone, the Pokemon fan 993 here, back with more Pokemon Scarlet about online battles. So, I might have mentioned this once before. No restrictions. Is it? No. But I am part of another draft that I'm actually taking a part of, and basically what it is it's a 6v6 singles. You can use any Pokemon from a set of a6 from a set of 10 Pokemon that we were able to pick during the draft. So my quick picks. Now keep in mind this is draft order. I didn't choose these. I didn't handpick these ones. But my team is Sicilian Braviary, Bisharp Glamora, Masquerada, Oinklage Female, Azuro, Ice-Cucue, Passimian, Skuntank, and Quavico. So I'm trying to remember what I actually set up for this. Alright, just want to make sure it's the same guy because he used a short code, and sometimes that can cause some problems with trying to say, okay, so 1 to 6, set to level, allowed, 20 minutes, no time limit, okay. So this is going to be 6v6 singles. I'm going to choose my team. I'm trying to remember what I actually chose for my team. Because here's my team right here. So I have Passimian, Quavico, Masquerada, Glamora, Hisuian Braviary, and Ice-Cucue. We're going to choose random BGM, my bad. So like his Pokemon are also chosen by the thing too. He's got one Paradox Mon, a couple really powerful Mons, so I got to be careful here. However, 2 of his Mons are weak to water. 1, however, is not. It is actually strong against water. So I think Quavo is definitely going to have to be. I don't want to. Should I use him for a startup? I'm going to include Passimian. He's going to. I gotta admit, he's going to use King Gambit last to make use of his ability. So I'm looking at how his team's set up. I think I'm going to start with a Choice Scarce Braviary. And then because it's a 6v6 singles, it doesn't matter the order of my next Mons are. So hang on a second. Glamora, let's see. I could start with Glamora. I think I'm going to have to actually because I forgot that Glamora is my screen user. So let's start with Glamora. And then we'll just randomly throw the other ones in there. So I'm going to go over my Pokemon as I pick them out of my lineup. But basically, we're allowed to use the same items. There really isn't much of a distinction. We were able to... Basically, this took so long to set up that it was ridiculous. I think we've been planning this for like the last 6 weeks. Just make sure this volume's down just a little bit so we can actually not hear me over the music. Alright, we have a Skull Villain. So I think he saw it coming. That was going to start with Glamora. Now, I have no idea how fast Scavillain is, but I know it's a special user. So, he's most likely going to go for a, grass type move. So I'm going to actually Terra and go for Mortal Spin. Hopefully this throws him off. Because Scavillain is a fire grass type, which is actually a very unique typing. I don't think there's a lot, I think there's only 1 or 2... possibly 3 Pokemon in this game that have that typing. By switching to this, it doesn't matter if he uses grass or fire, because if he goes for a grass move, he's going to, obviously, yeah, so he's trying to set that up. I think, does Immortal Spin get rid of that? Or am I crazy? I'm still not over familiar with this generation. That's going to poison him, though. I guess I thought I got rid of Leech Seed, so that's a good plus right there. And then we're going to go for Ancient Power, which is going to be super effective. He's probably going to swap. He goes for Flamethrower. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't think that would knock me out. Life Orb, too. So we're going for Ancient Power. That's going to be super effective. And it might give me a chance to raise my stats. Nope. So, Ancient Power is a very interesting move because it has I think it's a 10% chance to raise all your stats by 1 stage. It's attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed, not HP or anything else. All the basic stuff, not evasiveness or anything like that, but all its basic attack and defending stats and speed. So it's interesting. If I'm going to guess, he's probably going to use, if he has it, he's going to use Sand Cobra next. No, goes for Flutter Mane. I'm trying to remember why. Like, is there a particular reason for him to do that? I'm going to go for a Light Screen here. I don't know if he's going to be able to one-shot me. He might go for a Nasty Plot. He actually goes straight for a Shadow Ball. Another Life Orb. Okay, so yeah, he got me. So there goes my Terra and my Pokemon, but Skull Villain could have been really, very bad if I would have left him sitting out. So, he's got Flutter Mane. So, putting Braviary in is a risk because it obviously knows Shadow Ball. Ice Q's Ice Face ability only works for physical users. Masquerade's Shadow Claw could do it. That's another thing. If I go for Flower Trick Shadow Claw, that might cause an issue. How fast is Masquerade? Like, oh geez, wait, 192. Oh, that's right. I did make it timid, didn't I? I should be able to outspeed him, and I'm choice banded too. So I don't think there's no way his speed is over 192. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go for a. See, I'm actually gonna go for a Flower Trick here. I think because I'm worried that if he somehow does survive the Shadow Claw, it's gonna deal with that. Shadow Ball's gonna do a lot of damage to me. So I'm gonna see what he does. He might Terra. See what he does. He might swap too. There's a fair chance he might do that as well. He might predict my Flower Trick and go into a Pokemon that's doesn't do that. Flower Trick doesn't do much damage to. But I would dare say that whatever Pokemon I switch to is still gonna deal damage. So I'm gonna see what he does. He withdrew Flutter Mane. Okay, what's he swapping to? King Gambit. Blue Ranger. Who's that? Yep, King Gambit. I figured. Gain the Strength of the Fallen. Flower Trick. Protein changes to Grass type. That's what I was worried about, because Protein can really do some good damage. Okay, so there's a not very effective shot. Critical hit. This is interesting. He's mostly going to go for the Swords Dance. So I'm going to go for another Flower Trick. Unfortunately, I can't do max damage because of... He actually goes for Cold Talk Cleat. That's interesting. I guess he thought I could one-shot me. Oh, okay, that's why. Double the Sucker Punch. Okay. Masquerade is down. So far, this is not looking too good. However, King Gambit is more of an endgame Pokemon. So... And King Gambit's not fast at all. So I have several options here. I could swap and go for Heat Wave. That would throw him off, but then again, he also has Sucker Punch. So I think I'm going to switch to Passimian. I think I'm faster, so I'm going to go for the Bulk Up. I don't think there's any move in his set that can really hurt me like that. He goes for the Withdraw. He's going to swap to now. Tandacabra. Okay. Tandaconda. He doesn't have Sand Spit. That gives me an advantage, actually. Because he's mostly going to go for Coil. Either he's going to go for Glare. He might go for Glare. But I think I'm still fast. I'm going to get another Bulk Up in regardless. Does he go for Glare or is he going to go for something else? He goes for the Glare, okay. So we're going to go for the Iron Head here. I think I'm still faster. Nope, he goes... so he's going to... Oh, it's one of these things where he's gonna spam Body Press. So yeah, this is going to be not very fun. And he has the leftovers. So we got a problem here. I think I'm going to go for U-turn. I think I'm going to U-turn into Braviary. Bulk Up was kind of a waste, but what can you really do? So I'm going to swap the Braviary. And I think I'm going to go for... Or should I... No, because no one else is going to do much damage because Braviary is the only other special attacker I've got. Excuse me. So how I have him Braviary set up. He is Sheer Force, which means Esper Wing, Air Slash, Heat Wave, and Shadow Ball all have secondary moves. It removes that secondary effect and increases the power. So we're going to take a look at his previous stats real quick as well. I chose Choice Scarf Band because that gives me enough speed. I think if I go for Esper Wing here, the only problem with that is that he could swap back to, I forgot about that. He could swap back to, you know what? I'm going to have to go for Heat Wave. He's going to swap back to King. No, he didn't swap the King back. Yeah, but actually I thought he was going to. Burn him. Well, that's right, it's not going to work. Paralyzation. He's going to do that in my entire party, isn't he? Damn it. I can't say it's cheap because I've used Sandaconda for that before. It just... maybe I mentioned this before. I have a Paralyze, of course. What's he going to go for? Coil? Interesting. Because it's the only attack move he's probably got. Santa Cobra is interesting because... No, that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say was, yeah, it was about that. Sorry, I'm like thinking about current events, what's going to happen, everything. So, what I have a problem with just Pokemon in general, and this is why I play Showdown a lot, if I want to battle, is the copying and pasting. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before. Knowing me, I probably have. But a lot of these people, because you can now go to Showdown and you can actually copy and paste a URL in order to deal... How would I say it? Volcarina Flash Fire? I don't remember. I can't use anything else. I have to go for Heat Wave. Go for Quiver Dance. Let me guess I'm going to get paralyzed again, right? Nope. I just get the Heat Wave off. So I think he's got me just because of Santa Cobra. Because I think this is over, to be honest with you. It is, because I let him set up, and there's nothing I can really do about it. Because, I mean, even if I swap, he's still going to be able to hit me first regardless, because he set up the first one. There is one thing I can do, though. I can swap this Clavicle after this is over and go for a Aqua Jet. He goes for Fiery Dance. That's probably most likely to increase his own special attack as well. Copy and paste thing, for example, I can almost tell you exactly what that Volcarina has. It has Fire Dance, Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz, and most likely either Roost or some kind of other attack move. See what I mean? If he uses anything else besides those moves that I just mentioned, I'll be extremely surprised. But the only thing with that is that it's so predictable, but it's hard to counter. So he's going to Terra. So, yeah, it's over. If he tears to anything, it's over. Because he's going to go for... He tears the grass to cover his weakness. I think I'm going to get rid of Glamora. Like, Glamora is alright, but it's not doing the damage that I need it to do. And really? And I got burned as well? Oh my god. It's over. Yeah, Giga Drain, that's the other one I was thinking of. So it's over. Let me Pokemon I got left. Okay, no priority moves. Nothing I can do about the Terra. So, it's over. So, I really don't like to do this, but I don't have a choice but to forfeit. There's nothing I can do. It's just going to be a painful process. So, there's nothing I can do. Like, Ice QQ would have worked if Volcarina was a physical attacker, but he's not a physical attacker. He's not, Ice QQ's Ice Fist only works on physical attackers. Since it has one worth special as well, and then what was it, 2-4? Yeah, 2-4. Technically, it was... If you want to get technical, it was 0-4. Because I didn't actually... Technically, if I lost all my Pokemon, not just the 4 I lost. So I'm going to see what he's going to say. He's probably going to tell me why I quit. Yeah, so he's gonna tell me the points are gonna be. Yeah, that's not gonna matter, dude. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this video because I got a feeling I'm gonna have to talk with this guy because he's complaining that I should have finished the match because of the points you get for KOs, but it wouldn't have mattered much because I still wanna get past another one of his mons. Alright, so I think I'm going to end this video. I got to talk to him. So this is going to do for this video. Thank everyone for watching. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take